Hang on, guys. I need to reinitialize the game because my sound is still going through my speakers. So give me one moment. Let's do this. Oh, there we go. And cool. All right, guys. We are back, and let me see what the heck this says. All right, cool. I know it's been a while since I've done a stream because I've literally this whole semester has been really challenging, but we are back. We are actually continuing our episode 2 of our where's the music? Oh, there's. We are doing episode 2 of Star Trek Online Season 1 New Horizon. Episode 2, and I cannot read this. Actually, do it this way. Let's see.
We're reading several Gorn ships on our sensors as well as the U.S.S. Shanghai. The Zhang is hailing us.
Right.
Welcome to Edren IV. I'm Bridget McKinnon, CO of the U.S.S. Zhang. Glad you could join us. My science teams are on site and conducting initial surveys. Apparently, this place is quite the geological marvel. We're not the only ones present, though. Our friends from the Gorn Hegemony aren't terribly chatty, but so far they're keeping the peace. Well, I'm sure my people wouldn't mind an extra hand down there on the geological marvel. Feel free to join the party.
Alright, there we go. That's not so loud.
We're reading several
Welcome to Edren IV. Well, I'm sure my people wouldn't mind an extra hand down there on the geological marvel. Feel free to join the party.
Captain, the Gorn are scanning us. They might not be talkative, but they are curious about us. Orders, I recommend caution when dealing with the Gorn. They can be easily provoked. We have entered the orbit of Edren IV.
Transporter
Captain.
room to bridge. The geological team, supplies, and gear are ready to beam down to Edren IV.
Lowering shields for transport. I'm detecting some unusual energy signatures in orbital space near Edren IV. Recommend we perform a deep scan of each. They could be hazardous. Strange. It's nothing, Captain. Captain, the science and engineering teams indicate that they have made it to the surface and made contact with the science team from the Shanghai. Ready to beam down when you are.
Ah, there you are. Better late than never, huh? Ensign Skavrin, Starfleet Corps of Engineers. Lovely planet we've got here. Charming, even, if you're fond of heat and rocks. Still, it's not a complete wash. To say this place is mineral-rich would be an understatement.
You can find mission object.
Alright, so we just landed on Edren IV. Now we have to...
My tricorder's showing some interesting mineral formations beyond this ridge.
This looks like a good place to start our scans.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once. The mineral deposits here are remarkably pure. This carbon deposit is unusually pure.
Give me one sec, guys.
Apparently the Metrons
Alright, let's continue.
Whoever gets the mineral rights to this planet will be pleased. Very pleased indeed. My readings indicate there might be dilithium on this planet. I'll need to take more scans to be sure.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the music. This is really loud. There. Just put it in the background.
The variety of minerals in the topsoil alone is astounding.
You think?
The soil here has a high concentration of sulfur. Either my tricorder's broken, or the soil here has an amazingly high concentration of sulfur. What the? Mortar fire! We'd better head back to... The mortars have closed off the pass! We can't reach the camp! Who would do this?
Look! Over there!
It's the Gorn!
Captain, this is Lieutenant Newman. One of the Gorn ships just exploded. They're blaming us and attacking our forces, on the surface and in orbit. Captain McKinnon tried to explain, but they aren't responding to any hails. Way ahead of you, Captain.
Over
We're
there.
defending ourselves.
There might
and
be
our
a way
shields are
out
up,
of this
which
infernal
means we
canyon
can't
further
bring you
down
back
the
to
valley.
ship. Afraid you're on your own for now.
I'm just organizing my inventory. Yeah, 1 second. Alright. Alright, so I might start a new character real quick. Might, we'll see.
We need a way out of this canyon.
Have you read Captain
Behind
Kirk's
us!
report on this place? We have all the materials we need here to make bombs. They won't be pretty like me, but they'll get results. If you can collect the materials, Ensign Hunter and I will work out where to place the explosives. We're going to need at least 3 bamboo containers, sulfur, potassium nitrate, and coal.
Here we go, guys. Give me 1 sec. This will take like 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes to do. TOS, Starfleet, and actually this will jump me ahead a little bit. Let's do Logan. Tactical officer. Alright, there we go. That looks good. So I'm gonna rent me. Go back real quick. Yeah, we'll just keep it low. Yeah, or yellow. I'm gonna skip
Good to see you.
this.
Arrange Earth space dock now. Report to my office once you're on board.
Dude, this will put me exactly where I just was, so skip through this real quick.
Keeping your crew and ship in top condition can be a lot. I've outlined
Congratulations,
important people
Lieutenant.
you should talk to while visiting Earth's space dock. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that, speak with the ship vendor to claim a shuttlecraft.
Alright, so oops. Now I need to talk to a vendor.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are.
Hold on. Let's see, uniform. Rank will be lieutenant. Good, that's good. That looks good to me. Purchase. And let's put her rank on hers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so eventually I'm going to get a new phone. This one has reached the end of its life. Alright. Chair badge, this is good. Rank. Send Lieutenant Clerk grade. Alright. Alright. So now we need to go to the ship vendor, and I went the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. There you are.
Welcome. Admiral Garrett, I'm here to help you choose which one were you interested in?
And rename it from the Idiota to the Pioneer B. There we go. Alright, time to talk to Garrett again.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass as well as your minimap.
Should be in that now. Okay, being I'm on the star station, I don't need my weapons out. Let's see, you are a level, what are you? Oh, 5.
I know that, being a starship captain. Stay safe out there. Ever hear of stay safe out there?
Click this button to beam up.
My skills. Let's do weapons training. There we go. And beam up to the ship.
Welcome to the Sol System.
Click on this button
All
to
visitors
warp
to
out
Earth's
to
space
sector
dock are
space.
required to fly close enough to the station for our tractor beams to lock onto your ship. Our automated systems will notify you when you are in position.
Click on the icon beside your mission to order your crew to plot a course to your... You are now in Sector Space. Sector Space is the main overworld map of Star Trek Online. From here, you can travel to different planets and systems. Sector Space is a no-combat zone.
There she is, the U.S.S Pioneer. NCC 1532B. Didn't have extra metrics, so I'm just gonna go with this. Sorry guys, there's no music for this part, so... But do make sure you like and subscribe. On both, my YouTube channel, it's Necromancer596, and also on Rumble, it is Necromancer596, so please make sure you follow on both. Alright, time to begin this mission again. Wait, try this more. Here.
We're reading several Gorn ships on our sensors as well as the
Welcome to Ed. Well, I'm sure my people wouldn't mind an extra hand down there on the geological marvel.
Captain, the Gorn are scanning us. They might not be talkative, but they are curious about us. Orders? I recommend caution when dealing with the Gorn. They can be easily provoked. We have entered the orbit of Edren IV.
Transporter room to bridge. The geological team, supplies, and gear are ready to beam down to Edren IV.
Lowering shields for transport. I'm detecting some unusual energy signatures in orbital space near Edren IV. Recommend we perform a deep scan of each. They could be hazardous. Strange. For a moment there... It's nothing, Captain. Thought I was picking up an impulse drive. False alarm. I'll recalibrate the sensors. Don't want to be jumping at shadows here. Captain, the science and engineering teams indicate that they have made it to the surface and made contact with the science team from the Zhangha. The rest of the landing party is standing by in Transporter Room 1. They're ready to beam down when you are.
Okay, let's see. Captain, science, engineering teams indicate they may blah blah blah. Okay. Since I only have Tarsi, we're gonna beam down.
Ah, there you are. Better late than never, huh? Ensign Skavron, Starfleet Corps of Engineers. Lovely planet we've got here. Charming, even, if you're fond of heat and rocks. Still, it's not a complete wash. To say this place is mineral-rich would be an understatement.
You can find mission objective.
My tricorder's showing some interesting mineral formations beyond this ridge.
This looks like a good place to start our scans.
Alright, let's begin the scans again.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once. The mineral deposits here are remarkably pure. This carbon deposit is unusually pure. Apparently, the Metrons don't prepare half-rate planets. Whoever gets the mineral rights to this planet will be pleased. Very pleased indeed. My readings indicate there might be dilithium on this planet. I'll need to take more scans to be sure. The variety of minerals in the topsoil alone is astounding. The soil here has a high concentration of sulfur. Either my tricorder's broken, or the soil here has an amazingly high concentration of sulfur. What the? Mortar fire? We'd better head back to the mortars have closed off the pass. We can't reach the camp. Who would do this?
Look! Over there!
It's the Gorn!
Captain, this is Lieutenant Newman. One of the Gorn ships just exploded. They're blaming us and attacking our forces, on the surface and in orbit. Captain McKinnon tried to explain, but they aren't responding to any hails. Way ahead of you, Captain. We're defending ourselves, and our shields are up, which means we can't beam you back to the ship. Afraid you're on your own for now.
Okay.
Over there! There might be a way out of this infernal canyon further down the valley.
Let's see. let's upgrade my personal shields. Go. How the heck did we get past this guy?
We need a way out of this canyon, and I'm thinking that big rock up there is it. With a little Federation ingenuity, we can topple this rock with a makeshift bomb. Once it's down, we can walk across it and get back to camp before the Gorn use the Zhang Ha's science team as target practice. Have you read
Behind
Captain
us!
Kirk's report on this place? We have all the materials we need here to make bombs. They won't be pretty by me, but they'll get results. If you can collect the materials, Ensign Hunter and I will work out where to place the explosives. We're going to need at least 3 bamboo containers, sulfur, potassium nitrate, and coal. Good. Let's take these materials over to the bottom of that huge rock. Right. Ensign Hunter and I will construct the bombs.
Keep 'em off us!
To bring down this rock. That's the easy part.
It's up to you to keep those Crush that core, good hunter, while we work. Not like that, shot. Careful with that. Potassium nitrate can react explosively with these materials. Now, mix it with the coal. Carefully! I'd rather not get blown to pieces today, if you don't mind. We're just about done. Now let's get these bombs in place. Well, now that Ensign Hunter and I did the hard work, it's time for you to pull your weight around here. You need to place these charges under the rock. Spread them out, though not too far. I'm sure you can figure out an optimal placement.
The bombs are primed to blow. We should move to a safe distance.
No, that doesn't mean that the iPhone generation's almost over. It means that particular model, they won't be doing any more updates for that particular phone. So I would have to upgrade to either into iPhone 17, which I'd rather just do that because I already have my apps and stuff already on
Fire in the hole!
Apple. No desire to switch to Android.
Back in the Academy, they said that in the battle of man versus nature, man loses. Well, take that, nature. Absolutely.
I hope the scientists are all right.
Climb that rock just
The
fine.
Gorn aren't known for their mercy.
Steep, but a minor obstacle for us nature conquerors. Just, watch your step.
All right.
Looks
so
like some Gorn came through here.
almost
We
done
better
with this
hurry.
mission. Alright, there's that. I got a new item from...
Thank you. Things were looking...
Glad you're in one piece, Captain. It's clear up here for the moment. Transporters are standing by. Looks like the Gorn have exercised the better part of valor, Captain. But the Zhang Ha's in rough shape. Captain McKinnon is hailing us now.
Good to hear from you. Thank you for saving my people. We're making repairs, but it'll be some time before our engines are back online. We're picking up Gorn warp signatures on our long-range sensors here. They're coming back!
You can fire all weapons at once by pressing the space bar. Target's shield has failed.
Thanks for covering us. Slow but steady. Our warp drive is still disabled, but we're making progress. Thanks. Sending it now. I'd start with the debris of the Gorn ship that was destroyed. There might be a clue there.
Alright, so now we are investigating this debris to find out what it is that's hidden in here.
Captain, the crew of the Shanghai were onto something. I ran a deep scan analysis of the Gorn debris, and the results are damned peculiar. Not with the data we have now, but the science team just found another strange energy reading nearby. Picking up debris from... I'll shave my eyebrows if I'm wrong. It's the rocket. I'm sure of it.
It's the same ship as before. Doesn't look like the vector will
Coming
strike
back.
though.
Weapons hot.
I see no run. Most can...
Captain, I've got an idea. If we can generate a charged particle burst, we might overload their cloak.
You're quite the clever one, Captain. Too clever, I'm afraid. No one can know of our actions here today. Your death, I'll regret.
Well fought, Federation. The hegemony...
So there was another player on the...
All decks have reported in. We're ready to disembark on your order.
Engage.
Most missions can be turned in remotely. Click the icon
Good
next
to hear
the
from
mission
you. I've read Captain McKinnon's report. Sounds like things got a little rough on Edren IV. Still, the diplomatic corps thinks your actions will make a difference in future talks with the Gorn. Well done. Stay safe out.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Starfleet, stay safe out.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Let's get science up. Yo, capacity, let's up. And then stay mine. And let's give him that. And let's give him this. Alright. And let's upgrade this one. And we can discard all this stuff. This is all stuff I don't need. Phaser we don't need. Oh.
We've arrived near Deep Space K-13, Captain. This is odd. I'm not picking up any comm traffic. No signals, nothing at all. From K-13 or the other ships in system. Sensors aren't detecting enemy vessels or warp signatures. No signs of combat either. This is peculiar. Captain, the other ships are raising shields and charging weapons.
Warning, ship is under attack. 4 shields failing. Rear shield failing. Target shields have failed.
Captain, those were the Starfleet ships assigned.
Stay away!
Message from Starfleet Command, Captain. We're to investigate the situation immediately. No signs of... Sensors are picking up a number of life signs over there. But... unusual activity. I don't like this. No one's at their duty stations. Not even the transporter operator. Station's not on alert. What's happening? Tricorder's picking up a life sign nearby. Looks like they're in sickbay just across the hall.
That's good. What are you watching? I just realized I'm still there. Yeah. Set lasers.
Those blast points on the wall are from phaser fire. There was a fight here. But with whom?
The lights have all been dimmed.
No sign of
but it looks like
Klingon
sick
or
bay's still
Romulan weapons
operation.
fire.
Over
Stop
to the
where
right.
Captain,
As
I
a
think I saw
precaution,
motion in that room
I
to
have
the left.
developed a serum that can render a person toxic to the creatures.
Now there's a voice I wasn't
I have secured a small amount of security gear. It may give you
Equip
another
your bridge
edge
officers
against
by
the
selecting
parasites.
them, then double-click an item in your inventory to have them equip it.
If we pass through the mess hall, we can access a turbo lift to reach engineering. Whenever you are ready. These crew members, they're all infected by the parasites. Be careful.
The creatures continue to be resistant to tricorder scans, sir. It may be fascinating. I'm detecting an unusually high level of tachyons nearby. Based on these readings, it is possible that a temporal event has occurred on the station within the last 4.2 hours. The auxiliary control station is down the hall to our right. I'm reading a single human life form within the room. The biosigns match those of Commander Scott in the Starfleet Medical Database.
Hi there. It's good to see a friendly face. There you are. I was beginning to get a bit concerned.
While I cannot attest to the ability of UV light to sort Denivan parasites...
Aye, she's a Vulcan, all right. I was trying to override the lighting controls from here. It looks like someone sabotaged several duotronic relays. We have to repair them if we're going to have any chance of saving the station. Before we go, grab yourself a kit from the crate there. It might come in handy. We better get a move on. The parasites aren't ones to loiter about.
Combat abilities.
Aye, this is one of the broken relays, right here. That one was easy. Just a few more to go. All right, there are several ways through the engineering section here. But remember, the parasites are nice and to stay. Wee devils that they are. If you want to avoid them, do your best to stay in the lit areas.
Let's go this way.
I'll have this fixed up straight away. That takes care of that. No trouble at all. This one just needs new fuses. There we are. Good as new. Now this may be a bit tricky. Just a wee bit. There we are. It looks like someone has overridden the command codes. You'd best get to the command center and see what you can do from there. I'll stay here, barricade the door, and keep trying to get those UV lights.
Who are those soldiers? They're definitely not Starfleet.
Get the lights while the commander's down.
We need to talk. Actually, then time's a factor.
We can return to the ship on your orders. Ptolemy is holding the
I'm transferring command codes to you now.
The
Use them to remotely access the
engaged the enemy
on
ship,
those disabled
but we're
ships
outmatched.
and emit an ultraviolet flash inside.
Please restore those ships and join the fight quickly.
That did it, Captain. Looks like everyone's coming around. The parasites are gone.
This is Captain Garrett of the parasites. Something's wrong. We're not doing any damage.
Sorry.
We're
We
right
have some
behind
kind
you,
of
Captain. Lead the way.
temporal shielding.
Temporal shielding? Never heard of it. But maybe a modulated ion burst could do it. devils back to wherever they came from. Aye, we do have a wee problem, however. The burst I sent, when combined with the power source, created a feedback pulse. The feedback is creating some kind of spatial anomaly, which is beginning to pull the station in. We need to evacuate immediately. Scott here. The portal's collapsing. We're in for a right bumpy ride. Everyone's aboard. Get us clear before that portal blows. There she goes. I don't think anyone's ever seen a station do that.
Captain, before K-13 was pulled into the vortex, I picked up a few distress signals from inside the station.
Perhaps not. Well then, it's been...
System scans clear, Captain. Looks like everything's getting back to normal. We can begin soon on your orders.
Let me get this straight. K-13, an entire space station, just disappeared into some type of spatial anomaly? And I thought some of Kirk's after-action reports were a little out there. Starfleet Command won't be pleased with the loss of K-13, or the people that were still on board.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We have a problem at Babel. Caridian rebels have taken several Federation trade officials hostage. They're threatening...
Captain, I need to speak with you in my quarters. I think it's time for that explanation I owe you. There's more to this mission than you realize, Captain. Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
You are now in sector space. Here, ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
who I said. And she just sees the hearts on. It's like, ooh, hearts. Oh, not a horsey. Get off on me. Get off.
All right. I appreciate your patience. I'm what's known as a temporal agent. It's my job to preserve the timeline. You helped me stop one temporal incursion at K-13. There's been another at Babel, and I could use your help with it. Welcome to the Temporal Ready Room. I use it to monitor the timeline. The Nakul have sent agents to a critical point in time. We believe they disrupted the Babel conference in 2268 aboard the U.S.S. Enterprise. I want to send you back there to stop them. You'll be sent back to a point shortly before the conference begins. I'm sending one of our best temporal agents along. I believe you've met.
Nice to see you again. It's been some time. For me, at least. For you, I see hardly any time has passed at all. It must be strange to see me looking, older.
Once you're on Enterprise, deal with the Nakul and make sure the conference proceeds as planned. You'll have a temporal transponder, which will allow me to communicate with you and bring you back. You'll also have these bioscanners. They're short range, but will detect Nakul agents nicely.
Do the job right, and no one will know we were there.
The situation at Babel shouldn't be happening. Something in the past has changed, and not for the better.
Let's begin by... Oh, and one more item to be aware of. I will check with you again after Pavel Chekhov is currently on duty on the bridge, which is why I will be remaining here out of sight. As much as I would like to visit the bridge again, two of me in the same place would raise questions neither of us wants to answer. Nice work. I'm getting some readings from Deck 11, but I can't pinpoint them. Some sort of interference. We'll need to get close and scan by hand. Start with the mess hall. There are a lot of people coming and going there.
Oh, that is pretty funny. I went from Yaya to ER and now okay. Let's see.
Vulcan, I would speak to you.
Does seem unavoidable.
How do you vote on the Corridon mission?
Sensors are showing that one of the delegates is leaving the lounge. Follow him. He might be trying to slip out before you can get a scan.
Is there something I can help you with? I'm well aware of that. I'm weary of listening to the Tellarite ranting at the Vulcan. I'd like to retire to my quarters. Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
Looks like they're on the move. Though I'm still getting a lot of false readings on the sensors. Being here, let's keep checking the deck. Like the old Russian saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1. There he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Garrett. One down, unlikely more to go. There's nothing we can do for Ambassador Garrett, unfortunately. Memory serves, Captain Kirk was attacked next, on Deck 5. The captain's wound is serious. He'll bleed out if we don't help him. Stabilize him, quickly. Dr. McCoy will be here shortly to finish the job. Good. It looks like the captain is stabilized. We need to move. I've detected Nakul technology in engineering.
But guys,
Someone set a bomb in here.
It's complex.
All right, lad. You can start by helping me keep this ship from blowing to pieces. And get rid of that bloody bomb. Divert power to the number 6 shield.
Yep.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Wait.
Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Auxiliary power to shields. Auxiliary power to shields. Good work. Now check on that bomb. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Repair teams to Deck 11. Good work. Now check on that bomb. Captain's ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about. That got him.
We can't disarm this bomb, but...
Alright guys, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to put this on, so I'll put it on, be right back guys. And we'll be back in, I'm going to say at least 20 minutes. So enjoy.
Good luck to you. Energizing. Now, what's this?
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Push X to aim your weapon. Aiming your weapon will give you a 33% bonus to damage. Use the B key to toggle between shooter mode and RPG mode. Use C to crouch. Crouching gives a 50% defensive bonus against range attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks.
I'm going to try to attach the bomb to the Orion ship's engine controls. I'll need you to cover me. See if you can hold them at the doorway so they can't shoot me in the back.
That was close. I'm glad I got you out of there in time. You're both valuable agents. Indeed. Comes with the job, I'm afraid. In the meantime, I can send you and Captain Chekhov back to your respective timelines when you're ready.
That was quite an adventure. But you don't need to worry about that now. Enjoy your time on the frontier of yesteryear. A time that will never come again.
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan, James Kirk, and the crew of the Enterprise. The list is...
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Things are heating up with the Tholian. Stay safe out there.
The Federation shouldn't be having significant issues with the Tholians at this point in time. I've been scanning the timeline, and I think I've pinpointed the incident in question. 2 years ago, setting temporal transponder back 2 years was destroyed. We need to correct the timeline during the Defiance encounter, and increasing hostilities have ultimately led us here. This is something I'll need your help to correct.